All right, this is a tutorial on how to use the spline tool and insert an image. So first I'm going to find an image. I am going to look up a bunny rabbit, bunny, and I'm going to look up a silhouette. It's easier to find a silhouette. So I'm just going to choose this one right here. I'm going to screenshot it. It's easier if you just do the capture tool where it's just the and you select it instead of screenshotting the whole thing. It has to be a screenshot. And it saves it onto my computer. Then I am going to add, so I made a spline tool and insert image tutorial. I'm going to make a sketch on the front plane and to normalize. Now I have all my tools up here. I'm going to go where it's next to the squares where it says linear pattern tool. It says DXF. I'm actually going to press the down arrow and say insert image. I'm going to go to import. Yours will probably be on your downloads. And then I click open. It does this little thing. Then I can click on my image and drag it out. Check mark. It's actually easier if you make another sketch on here. So I check marked the sketch, even though I didn't do anything yet. I'm going to say sketch. I'm going to select the front plane again. So now I'm on 2 sketches. And now I'm going to use the spline tool, which is next to the polygon tool. Spline tool special, where you have to make sure you double click. So this is where that panning and rotating and zooming in and out. So I'm going to start at the nose, and it turns a light bluish color. And I just make little dots to continue on. If I press the escape key, it'll place it on there, and I can click on the spline tool again, and then I have to make sure that the dot is orange. Because if I don't double click it, let's say I'm like, oh, I'm done, and I click on another tool, it deletes everything that I've just done. So try to like double click in parts. And again, making sure that it's connected by looking at it where it does turn a little orange dot on there. Like I can't just start next to it. I have to make sure I start it where that little orange dot and box appears on it. And just tracing it. So here I'll double click it. Oops. There you go. If I made a mistake, which it looks like I did this weird loopy thing, I can go to the scissor tool and I can cut. This is going to cut the whole thing. I don't want that. I can use this dot tool up here and say, oh, I just want to put a dot there and then use the scissor tool and cut that little piece off. Now I'll go back to the spline tool. Again, make sure that box is there. And trace the rest. I'm just trying to do this quickly. Don't want to lose my work, so I press the escape key, make sure that little box is there. And then make sure it connects back where you get that little orange box again. I finished it. I can check mark my sketch. And this is why I had you do it on 2 different sketches, because you can't tell if it's shaded in gray that it made a closed shape because of the picture that you have in the background. So if you go to sketch 1, you can press a little eyeball, and now I'll hide it. And there you go. Now I can say extrude, and I can extrude my bunny rabbit, maybe by 0.2 so it's not so thick. And here is my bunny rabbit. I can make a sketch on top of my bunny rabbit. So instead of saying the front plane, I know I'm on sketch 3. And now I can draw an eye and a little nose. Maybe I can make a little mouth here. Check mark. And I can go extrude it. Probably not that much. Usually 0.1 is what you want for extruding. And there is my bunny rabbit.